Now we are going to hydrate some veggie chunks by boiling it. So I have 1 cup veggie chunks to 2 cups of water. Now our veggie chunks has come to a boil. It has been boiling now for 2 minutes, so now I'm going to strain it and get ready to start preparing the ackee. So today we are using the tin ackee, and I'm bringing a little water with salt and onion to a boil. So the water has now come to a boil. I've removed the ackee from the tin, rinsed it, and now I'll be adding it to my pot to boil for about 5 minutes because the ackee is already pre-cooked. Our ackee has now been cooking for 5 minutes, so we are going to remove it from the stove, strain it off, and get ready to start preparing the veggie chunks. Now we are going to prepare our veggie chunks. I won't be using any oil in this. I'll be adding a little water to sweat the vegetables, our seasoning. So now I'll be adding in my onions and garlic. Now that the onion and garlic have been sweating, I'm now going to add my bell pepper to it, tomatoes, veggie chunks that have cooked, to this I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of salt, stir, add about a cup of water, cover and allow to cook about 5 minutes, and then I'll be seasoning with my dry seasonings. Now we are going to finish to season our veggie chunks. I'm going to add a little browning, not a lot, don't want it to be too dark, and a little ketchup, stir, and you would have taste to make sure that the salt content is okay to your taste. We are now going to add the dry seasoning. I have here 1 teaspoon coriander and a little thyme leaf. In this I have all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder and cumin. Going to allow this to cook for about 2 minutes for the seasoning to incorporate in the veggie chunks, and I'll be back to add my ackee and a little cayenne pepper to taste. So now our veggie chunks has been gone down. I've tasted and it tastes okay. Now I'll be adding my ackee. Incorporate them both gently because you don't want your ackee to be mashed out. I'm now going to add a little cayenne pepper. Depending on how spicy you need your tofu, your chunks and ackee to be. And now this is looking very lovely. We can just cover this on low for 1 minute and our ackee and chunks will be ready. So now this is our finished dish, ackee and chunks. Hope you enjoy this dish. Thank you. Remember to like, share and subscribe to DM Basic Vegan. God bless.